Hey everybody, I haven't said IPO on this channel in a long time, but it seems like IPOs are coming back, especially in the fintech space. Chime just filed for its IPO the other day. We've seen a few companies file to go public. There are a lot of M&A activities going on. The capital markets are starting to make a comeback for the first time since I want to say like early 2022. We're seeing significant interest in IPOs and things like that. Some of the companies that tried to go public a while ago are now going public, and we're going to talk about one of them today. It is eToro, the investing app that you can trade cryptocurrencies, you can trade stocks, um, them all over the world. So we're going to talk about it. Tyler Crowe is joining me. He is all over the world, so he is knows all about trying to invest from an international place. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Before we do, please take a minute and check out the link you see on your screen. Fool.com/Frankel. You can get the top 10 stocks to buy right now from the Mly Fool. It is the best way to support this work we're doing on YouTube. Again, Fool.com/Frankel, and I'm going to put that in the description of this video. Check it out. So, eToro went public last week. And it's fair to say it was a pretty well received IPO. It gained a lot right on the day it went public, a lot of investor interest. This has been a pretty highly anticipated IPO, as we were talking about before we were recording. eToro actually tried to go public, I want to say in 2021, during the big SPAC movement when every company was trying to go public. And as a they're not a completely cryptocurrency platform. You can buy stocks on there. But as a company that makes a lot of its money off cryptocurrency, that made sense why they would want to go public then. Um, but that's still a big part of their business. Just to kind of run down a few statistics about eToro, they have 3.5 million accounts, almost $17 billion of client assets under administration. They're a commission model. They make their money by commission, and they operate in 75 countries around the world, which is a big differentiator from a lot of the investment platforms that you are probably familiar with. Um, eToro is not that familiar to that many U.S. investors, but it is a truly worldwide platform. It gets a lot of comparison to Robinhood, and for good reason. It's an app-based platform. It makes it easy to trade cryptocurrencies and stocks and things like that. There are some differences. The way they make money is a big difference. eToro is generally commission-based, whereas Robinhood, they have somewhat of a recurring revenue model now through the Robinhood Gold platform. There are some other adjacent ways Robinhood makes money besides just commission and sales charges and cryptocurrency spreads or whatever you want to call it on the cryptocurrency side. But so eToro went public, first major fintech IPO, at least in like the trading space for a while. And Tyler, I have to believe this has something to do with the fact that cryptocurrency is doing well these days. Would that be fair to say?
I think that's very fair to say. If you look at like eToro in their like IPO prospectus, like showed the percentage of revenue they get based on the asset that's being traded. And I think over the past in 2024, I think they said like 38 to 39% of revenue came from cryptocurrency trades. And the only other time that that was higher was 2021. So it's not really surprising that a company that tried to go public in 2021 is now going public now, because their 2024 results looked really good, mostly because cryptocurrency trading tends to be some of its most profitable times. Number one, the commissions on cryptocurrency trades for them are one of their more profitable endeavors compared to most of the other things that they do. Are It's either crypto, commodities, or currency. There's the equity trading as a percent of revenue is quite small. That's not abnormal for a lot of these kind of businesses. The riskier, more illiquid, harder to trade things tend to be more profitable on a commission basis for just about any brokerage. So, if you look at eToro, the times that it has been most profitable is, number one is when cryptocurrency trading is really high. And it just so happens to be that net interest margin, or net interest from margin loans, tends to be the highest when there's really high trading of cryptocurrencies. So you get the double benefit of high transactions on commissions for crypto, at the same time getting like net interest on margin loans for a lot of those cryptocurrency trades. And so as it's gone public using its 2024 results, eToro looks great. I think they said something like our earnings per share from 2024 to 2023 was up like over 1,000%. Well, it's like, well, yeah, it's because you had spectacular trading in crypto in 2024 compared to, I think they called it like the crypto winter in like 2022, 2023, when trading volume was way down. And so not really surprising that eToro went public now and was considering it in 2021, because that's kind of like putting your best face forward to the public markets during these times. So it certainly looks much better today than it did a couple of years ago, and why it decided to go public now, despite, even though you said like, we're starting to see some pickup in IPOs, it has been really quiet in the IPO world for like the past 12 months, basically since like a lot of the announcements and uncertainty with tariffs and all that other stuff, and a lot of other like current administration announcements have really put the brakes on crypto or on IPOs. And so we're starting to see a trickle back into it. And it seems like eToro wanted to capitalize on it now, while it can still report really good trading on cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see the effects of the stronger crypto market in their numbers. eToro is a business that needs strong trading volume to be profitable, and you can see in the number, like in 2023, it's not that there wasn't interest in crypto. It was still trading pretty actively. But from 2013 or 2023 to 2024, eToro's profit, their net income increased 13x in 1 year, just because of increased interest in crypto is the number one reason that happened. Revenue from, I'm just reading the numbers. Revenue from crypto assets more than tripled in 2024, and 37% of its commissions are expected to come from crypto this year. That's actually down from 43% in 2024. So it's a very crypto dependent stock. I don't know. It seems like it's fairly valued. I'm looking at their old SPAC presentation, and when they were going to go public by SPAC, the company was going to be valued at more than $10 billion, roughly double what its market cap is right now. It seems like a reasonable valuation for this business. But the question is interest in cryptocurrencies going to grow, or is it going to just be a roller coaster ride? And that's really where I struggle as an investor. I want to thank the Mly Fool for sponsoring this video. The Mly Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Mly Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by more than 5 times. Go to fool.com/Frankel to get your 10 stock picks now. The Motley Fool Stock Advisor returns are 914% as of January 7th, 2025, and are measured against the S&P 500 returns of 174% as of January 7th, 2025.